Hey guys, it is Ashlyn ASMR. I'm sorry, as usual, that it's been such a long time since I've done a video. That seems to be my way, apparently. And I just went to the dentist today. I just got back. And so, like, this whole side of my face is numb. So, I might be making kind of stupid facial expressions. I'm sorry about that. So today is kind of a handheld video. We're gonna call it shaky cam because that makes it sound more professional and not just like I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But I wanted to show some of my, oh, that's like a cool little wave that's going on right there. Calm down, hair. Just do something normal. I wanted to show some of my nerd paraphernalia, if we're gonna call it. I think that's a good way to put it. So yeah, I think and my house is a giant mess, so I'm gonna see if I can like walk through to where we need to be without showing you too much of my messy house. But I just have a lot of nerd things and I thought it would be fun to kind of look at some of them. And my house is finally quiet for once, which is a big part of the reason I can't ever do these ASMR videos, because it's just constant chaos and constant dogs barking, and I really don't know what this piece of hair is doing. Stay. Yeah, that's not gonna end well for anybody. Okay, well, really wants to go over there. Fine, stay there. So this is gonna be kind of hard to turn this thing around. I should have thought of that before I started filming, but live and learn, actually. You know what? We're just gonna do a little edit, so one second. Okay, so we've got this little nerd section here, which is like one of 3 that I have, really. So we can start with this little Ahsoka Tano poster, because Ahsoka is my favorite, and I actually dressed like her for Comic-Con in Salt Lake, which was kind of fun. And so then I actually found this poster by an artist there, and I thought it was really nice. I like the paint splatters and stuff in the back, but I loved it. And then I'm not an artist by any means, so just know that beforehand, but I do like to do these little doodles of kind of like my favorite characters. So I did this one of Ventress, Asajj Ventress from the Clone Wars, and then Obi-Wan Kenobi, because he's awesome. And then I have this one of Rex, who's one of the clone troopers, because I love Rex. And then down here, I'm kind of mixing Star Wars, the Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels a little bit, but that's okay. So I've got Ahsoka Tano right here, again, who I dressed up as. And then Anakin Skywalker. I know a lot of people don't really like Anakin because they think he's whiny, but if you watch the Clone Wars, I promise you'll like him a lot more. And then, oh sorry, that was kind of loud. Over here, we've got Sabine Wren from Star Wars Rebels, and I just love her and how colorful she is, so she was fun to paint. And again, I am not an artist at all, like in the slightest. These are all really terrible, but they were just fun to do. And then down here, I am going to sit on the floor. I made a little painting of Bates Motel because I was very sad with how last season ended. So this was to take out my sadness a little bit. So we have Dylan right there, and then Emma Ducote. This is her little nasal cannula thing that she's got. And then Norman Bates, of course, has to have a knife because it's Norman Bates. And Norma, who I love so much, even though she's kind of crazy. And then Sheriff Romero, who is a little bit hidden by this Rapunzel that I have. But she's so cute that I had to keep her anyway. Look at that. It's like a little baby Rapunzel. It's so cute. And then this was just a painting I did of like a weeping angel. That was fun. Okay, so staying on the floor, This is just an assortment of weird things that I have, like my Hufflepuff cup that broke, and then just random little guns and things. These right here are my sonic screwdrivers from Doctor Who. They're kind of neat and they light up and stuff, but I think they're kind of loud when they light up, so I won't actually open them because that would not be very ASMR. Let me see if I can put it back without dropping it. Okay, stay. I also got a couple of neat little guns from Comic-Con. Some of them make noise, which is fun, but they're really loud as well. And they light up and stuff, so I won't actually fire them because they are pretty loud. Let's see. This is more kind of just random stuff. I've got my little Hello Kitty here. My Game Boy Color that's got one of the Pokemon games in here. I've got my little baby Groot. And a necklace my friend made me. It's like half of a heart. So she gave me the part that has baby Groot on it, and then she's got Rocket on the other side. And that same friend actually made me this out of clay. It's got Amy Pond and the TARDIS. And then Matt Smith as Doctor Who. So that was cool. She does these really neat clay sculptures, and she, like, you can see it's so, like, detailed. How they have, like, little strands of hair everywhere. But it's really neat and it's really solid. It's cool. This I actually got at a Harry Potter White Elephant gift exchange. So we've got Newt Scamander, and then who I like to call, oh no, he dropped him. Come back. I think his name is Pickett, but I just call him Baby Groot because that's what he looks like. But he's super cute and happy. Okay, you just stay there and try not to fall down. Oh, and there he goes. Okay, I'll get you later, I promise. And then just a little Alice in Wonderland ornament that's too heavy to put on my tree. These are just a bunch of passes for Salt Lake Comic-Con and FanX and all of that fun stuff. I go as a panelist because I'm a writer, and so I speak on panels there. And then I've just collected all of these from all the times that I've gone because I love Comic-Con. Any excuse to dress up. Okay, up here we've got a bunch of vinyl Mickeys. They're kind of neat because you don't ever know which one you're gonna get. You just know kind of like what the collection is. Like this one was Muppets collection, so I knew it would be something from the Muppets, but you don't know which one you're gonna get until you get it. So I've got a Muppets one, some Star Wars, some just cute ones, 101 Dalmatians, fun stuff like that. And then I've got this little Joker and Wonder Woman that I just got out of a little 25-cent machine. Okay, standing up now. This is just some art that I got from Comic-Con. This little Amy Pond right here. Let's see if I can pull this out. No, that one's too big. Look at this one. I've got a little Kiki's Delivery Service one that I love. It's super cute. And then I've got Sally right here from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I just loved this person's art style. It was really neat, so I had to get it. This is kind of hard to explain. They were going to open up a theme park in Utah called Evermore, and I was really excited about it. And they had like a Halloween opening, and you could collect these cards and do real life quests and stuff like that, and it was really cool, but I think it's kind of on hold now. And then all of these random things are just for Bates Motel. I have this little name tag because I dressed up like Norma Bates at Comic-Con once, and nobody would know who I was if I didn't have the name tag, so there you go. And I actually, oh no, everything's falling. Come back. I also do have a nasal cannula because I was going to be Emma Ducote and then decided against it. And then up here, my friend, the same friend that made me those clay things, also made me a clay baby Groot because I was Rocket Raccoon once. And he's so cute and has the happiest little face. And I love it. So there you go, that's my baby Groot. And he's just sitting next to my little picture of 11 that I've got there from Stranger Things. And my TARDIS cookie jar that I won't open because it makes the TARDIS sound when you opened it. So it'd be bad. And I've got a couple of my old comic books from when I was young. Got a Wonder Woman and a Supergirl comic book right there. And then of course Storm because I loved X-Men growing up. And then up here is my weapons wall. It's not really a weapons wall, but I've got my 2 lightsabers from my Ahsoka Tano cosplay, and then I've got Hermione's wand and Ron's wand. And then that's my picture, if you can kind of see it, from when I met Felicia Day at Comic-Con and I was dressed like Rocket Raccoon. But I had to frame it because it's Felicia Day, so come on, how do you not frame that? Okay, we're gonna go over here a little bit. This is a really weird angle, I'm sorry. But I've also got a couple of Star Wars things over here. Got Captain Phasma, because she's pretty awesome looking. Even if she doesn't actually do anything, really, in the movies, she still looks awesome, so that's okay. I've got a little Han Solo bobblehead here. Like back when pop figures were actually bobbleheads. Millennium Falcon, got a Princess Leia mini, got Darth Vader helmet there, and another lightsaber, which I used for my, like, pictures of my cosplay. And we've got Sky Guy and Snips, which you can't see because it's a glare, and of course, Kylo Ren in all his angsty glory. So there's that. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm gonna drop the camera. So I can't see what the camera's seeing right now. Hopefully it's not horrifying. Don't look at the messy house around me. I've got just one more room to show you some more nerd things because there's some good ones in here. Right here, I've got my BioShock collection. I dressed up like a little sister at Comic-Con last year. So, got my Atom syringe. It's a lot cooler if I could pick it up, but it's pretty loud, and it's kind of stuck in there now. But I've got, like, the glass filled with Atom that you can kind of see. And then, like, this PVC pipe for the rest of it, and then this long metal part for the actual syringe. And then I've got these little splicer hooks right here because I'm hoping to get a bunny mask so I can be a splicer as well. And then this is just holding the place of my future bunny mask. It's just a regular mask, but soon it will be a bunny mask in there. And then I've just got my BioShock 1, BioShock 2, and BioShock Infinite. I think the last time I made a video about my video games, I hadn't played BioShock Infinite because I was worried about it a little bit, and it was awesome, and I loved it a lot. I'm hesitant to say what my favorite BioShock is because I think a lot of people will disagree with me, which is fine, but BioShock 2 is my favorite. I know nobody else really liked it, but I liked it the best. Mostly because I love the little sisters, and there was so much more interaction with them. And yeah, I loved being in Rapture. I loved the secondary characters. I loved the storyline. I'm much better at this combat style than I am with the BioShock Infinite combat style, so I found it a lot easier than BioShock Infinite. But I really liked it a lot. So I'm sorry to everybody who hates it. I've also got the Bioshock book up here that I read, which is so good. And I've got Mr. Bubbles right here that I used for my little sister cosplay. And he's got the little thumbtacks in him and wires. He's got his lovely corkscrew hand. But he's pretty cute. And I love him. Good old Mr. Bubbles. And then here I've just got my pop figures of Elizabeth, who I'm working on a cosplay for her right now, and little sister. And they're so cute. I love them so much. And then down here we go to my other favorite game, because Portal and Bioshock are officially my favorite games, but I've got this companion cube cookie jar, and it's pretty solid. This thing is really heavy duty. But I love it. It's so cute. I actually also dressed up like a companion cube for one Halloween. I just wore like a pink wig, and then I made a shirt that had the companion cube on the front of it. It was really fun. It's kind of dusty, sorry. This is hard to see because I haven't painted it yet, but I've got a Wheatley, 3D printed Wheatley that I need to paint. And I've got my laser turrets. These were another thing where it's like you could just buy a little thing and you don't know which one you're gonna get, and then it's a surprise. So I got these three. I've got my stickers back here that are coming off, but it's from all the testing facilities. But they're losing their stick, unfortunately. And then right here is a little Wheatley purse that my same crafty friend made me for when I was GLaDOS in for Halloween once. So he's just got, we put glow sticks in this little plastic front right here. So we would put blue glow sticks so his eye would glow, but right now it's just got construction paper in there. But it's nice little plastic front, and he's actually a purse, so I was able to use him as a part of my costume and as a purse. And then last but not least, we have my dog over there. We've got my portal gun. That is so pretty, and I love it so much. Hemingway likes it too. Puppy. Hi. You just really want to be in these videos, huh? But we've got this portal gun that lights up and it makes noises and everything, and it's so cool, but it's really loud. But I love it so much. It's like one of my favorite things. And then actually, I guess I will end by showing you my posters. So I've got Columbia from Bioshock Infinite. They're little vintage travel posters. We've got the city in the sky, Columbia, from Bioshock Infinite. There's Monument Island, where Elizabeth is. I like that one a lot. We've got Rapture right here, which is my favorite. I love Rapture. So here's Rapture from Bioshock 1 and 2. In all its glory. And then here we have Godric's Hollow from Harry Potter. I just thought it was kind of a cool looking poster. There are some other Bioshock posters that I hope to get one day, where they're like the propaganda posters they have around the city. And if you put a black light on them, they have like secret messages written across, and it's really neat. So, yes, I'm hoping to get those one day as well. But that's, I'm not sure if the camera's even on me right now. But anyways, so that was my nerd collection of things. There's some more scattered around, but that was the biggest part of it, the biggest chunk. My mouth is kind of becoming unnumb. Maybe I can kind of move my face a little more. I don't know. But I'm sorry this was a weird video because it was like handheld and moving around, but hopefully it's still relaxing. And I've got a very in-depth roleplay coming up soon that may or may not have to do with BioShock, because as you can tell, I love it a lot. But I just have to finish a costume, so be ready for that. It is going to happen. And that's about it. I will see you guys next time, and thanks for not caring that I'm a giant nerd. Okay, I'm gonna go around the camera so I can turn it off, but goodbye.